This will just be a quick video to demonstrate how to use the Incipit Smart Shapes on Finale. I assume that you've downloaded the library by now. The first thing you're going to do is load that library. I've just got the default Finale file up here, so I'm going to load the library here, edit, load library, and find where that is. I have it here. Go to the Smart Shape tool. Now, where you're going to find these shapes, Smart Shape options. You're going to change this to custom line, select, and then it brings up this window, and down at the bottom these are the ones that we've just loaded. This blank one is instructions, which I'm going through now. If you open this up, you'll see a bunch of text that's just there to explain how to use the stuff. Faster way to get to this window is this here is the custom line tool. If you on Mac you option click on that, it just brings you directly to that window. It's probably alt click on Windows, but you can figure that out. Anyway, you're going to select one of these. There's a couple different clefs. There's a couple. I've got up to 4 notes, between 2 and 4 notes. And as you go through this tutorial, you'll probably be able to figure out how to edit if you need different types of notes or diamonds or something else in here. So let's just pick one of these. I'm going to hit select, and now back in here in our score with the custom line selected, I'm just going to drag, and I will get that shape that I'm looking for. Now, just to point out a couple things about it, you'll notice as I dragged it, there's a spot in here where there's some empty gaps. So each one of these little 5-line stave segments is its own font character. So the Maestro font has this as a character. You may have noticed this kind of behavior with the trill tool, that it has these gaps sometimes, and you just have to pull it one side or the other to close those up. So you don't want this here. You want it either here or here. So we're going to get this nice and tight like that. Now, once you have this, you can move it anywhere that you want. You see it attaches in different places. You can put it way up by the top corner or whatever. In here, there's a couple of hidden accidentals. Those will not print right now. They're only there so that if you want to use accidentals, all you have to do is go and unhide them. So I'll show you how to do that. We'll get back into the editor. Here's the one that we're working on. We're going to hit edit, and the 2 notes that are here, you're going to find them here in center full, and we'll hit edit down here. And there's the 2 note characters that we're using, and you see the accidentals. So if I want to unhide, for example, this E flat, this is a text editor, so it works exactly the way Word or Pages would work. I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to come up here to the text, style, and deselect hidden. And then if I come back now, you see that E flat is showing. The B sharp, the sharp here is still hidden, so this won't print. You'll see it on the screen. You can also just delete these if you prefer not to see them. If you want to change the pitches that are here, this is a little bit tricky, but not too bad. We're going to go into, again, center full and edit, which will bring us to the notes. Let's say we wanted this to be an F natural. So I'm going to get rid of that flat, and I can either delete it or I can hide it. I can also hide on Mac with Command-Shift-H as the shortcut for going up and selecting style hidden. Command-Shift-H. I could also just delete that. You might want to put some spaces just so this note isn't so close to the staff in that case. So let's say I want to make this an F. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that in there for now. Let's say we want it to be a G flat. So in this case, I'm going to select the note and its accidental. If there's an accidental, you're going to have to do this with both things. And again, this is a text editor, so I'm going to go up and I'm shifting the baseline of these characters. So up here, baseline shift, and with the notes that you downloaded when you downloaded the library, there's a number of settings that you can put, numbers that you can put into this box that'll get you different places over here on this staff. So let's say we want a G flat. We're going to put in 2.7, and if you hit S, that'll be 2.7 spaces. You might have up here in your Finale measurement options, you might be on inches or points or something. If you do 2.7s, it'll know that we're talking about spaces for this box. So you hit that, and then we're just going to get out of all these boxes, and now you see it's moved us up to a G flat. It's a little bit on the high side. You could tweak that a little bit more than what I've done. If you wanted to change this to a flat, the sharp, you could just copy paste if you want, or again, back in here in this thing, I can highlight that sharp and just hit B, and it'll change it to a flat. Sharp, highlight, hit number sign, and it'll change it to a sharp if you want. You can do naturals too, whatever character. Again, it's just a font editor, so as long as you know the Maestro font, you can do change that to whatever you want.